I don't think I got that, so we should be good.
Oh, I didn't even realize you were recording.
You never do. You never, ever do.
It's because you got rid of that little clapper thing.
Yeah, because you always were talking shit on it. You're always like, it makes me freak out every time I, ah.
No, I did it.
Welcome to a conversation with Judy and Ryan right here on YouTube at TABPOD. Okay, real quick. Normally this is where, I should tell you, like, share, subscribe. It's a journey. You're on it with us. But this is also where I normally tell you that you should go join the ticker team or the long ass ticker or whatever the fuck we're calling it this week. But I'm not going to do that anymore because I realize it's a little bit of overkill for people who are watching because it's already asking for that on the ticker itself. So we're not going to do that anymore. But if you ever want to reach us on our social medias at TABPOD. All right. I'm not going to lie to anyone. Today was a very stressful day. I have some pretty serious things going on in my life that I'm dealing with. Warrior spirit. And it just today was one of those days where it catches up to you, you know? You try not to make it anyone else's problem. You try to just, put on a brave face, but it catches up to you. So if I seem like I don't have the same kind of coked out manic energy that I normally have, it's just because, like I said, it was a long day.
Bitch, stop.
Okay, Judy, sorry. I'm just trying to share my feelings. You're over here.
No.
Okay, I'll stop sharing my feelings.
Need more meat stick.
Well, Judy, you can't take advantage of me in this vulnerable state.
Bitch, stop.
Okay, let's get on to the show.
Get in the comments.
Time to get in the comments. First one, the reason we do this fucking segment. Keith. God and Keith love Ryan. Look, sir, I appreciate you saying that. I'm an agnostic, but I still appreciate that, your Judeo-Christian beliefs, whoever you have as that one above all is in love with me the same way that you are. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He also wrote, love the way Judy says messiness. Judy, can you say messiness for us real quick?
Messiness? Messiness? Of all words? Messiness? I'm even trying to think about when I said that.
I don't know, but you obviously did. And so, now you have to do recon and find out how you said it. Because I don't think messiness, that's what he was talking about.
Okay.
Okay? So go do the recon.
It's probably like when I was telling some tea. Okay. Yeah,
probably.
There's different. Yeah. Okay.
You're probably talking
Makes
about
sense.
like The Bachelorette or something.
Oh, maybe when we're talking.
Messiness.
Yes, we were talking about the secret lives of Mormon wives.
Exactly.
Secret lives. Yes. God.
And then last but not least, Judy. She also with a Tuesday drop. That's right. Anyone who's a day one knows that we used to drop our stuff on Tuesdays. And then I was like, it feels too stale. We're moving it to Sunday. And now I'm like, it still feels too stale. We're doing it live. Which is a possibility, okay? It's a possibility.
Look, that one time we recorded on a Sunday, you dropped it that afternoon. So, I mean, basically, yes.
So good. It was so good, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously we played a little gaff. You know how many people reached out to me on like Monday? Like, yo, I don't know I don't know what's going on, but it was like, it was your intro, and then I think it was Vines from like 2013. Yeah. Look, the whole world thought that I might have died. Okay? Heart attack right here on the show. And so, just to keep that joke going a little longer, I wanted the world to just wait. I just wanted to wait an extra day, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Judy, I found something when I was looking through Am I Overreacting? I didn't want to do it as an Am I Overreacting, but I wanted to show it to you and then get your opinion on it.
Okay.
It's this guy on X, Twix, whatever we call it, Majesty Masculine. He says, men are judged based on how their women act in public. If she's loud, argumentative, and unruly, people lose respect for the man. If she's soft, feminine, and graceful, people gain respect for men. Choose your women wisely.
Do you find that true from your end? I mean, as a man?
I mean, I guess it depends on the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she's, let's say, loud and unruly when the whole room is not saying that, right? There's a different vibe in the room.
They're prim and proper.
Right. Then probably. But, if somebody disrespects her and she just stands on business about it, right? I feel like those are two vastly different scenarios.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, that's true. Like, okay.
But I will also admit to give a little tip in the hat of what was it again? Majesty Masculine. If I don't know these people, I'm probably thinking it. I'm not gonna lie. You're just like
you see a husband, wife's acting a little crazy.
It's not even like, oh, he's a low value male for me. For other people probably, but not for me. For me, it's, damn, dog, you don't have enough self-respect for yourself that you had to, that this is the woman that you had to hook your ship to? Like, you couldn't find you one with some home training? Some manners? I don't say that. That's right now, the quiet part is being out loud. I don't say that. Probably because she'll shank me, but I don't say it.
Right.
Right. Have you ever thought like that?
No, I mean, I never thought of it in that sense, but maybe to me, it's more of if I see a guy acting weird, I kind of be like, that's how your mom raised you.
Right. And then then you're not really into it anymore though, huh?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I don't know, maybe it's just what do they call it
also depends on what Judy we're talking about, right? Because we're talking about current Judy, okay, but if we're talking about Judy from 15 years ago, as long as he's got a 6-pack or 7 inches, he's good. Doesn't matter how he acts.
I was like, damn, what was 15 years ago Judy doing? And I'm like, how old was I 15 years ago?
she was riding 7 inches. Okay, that's what she was doing. Sorry to be the one.
Wait, 15 years ago, I was like, what, 19?
What?
What?
You were fucking at 19?
No, not me.
What? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I'm not. Why are we talking about this?
Because you have now denied that. So how old were you? Obviously, you were older than 19. Why are you embarrassed?
I was older than 19. I don't know why I was embarrassed. That's weird.
So yeah. So just tell me, how old were you when you finally?
21.
21. All right. So she
21.
was drunk the first time. I get why she was embarrassed. It's cool.
I was not.
If the first time I lost it, I was hammered. I would also feel weird about it. So I get you. I totally get you.
No.
Oh man. Did you remember his name the next day because you were so hammered?
No,
Okay.
Oh my
I'm just making sure. Some people have bad memories when they're drunk. I'm just trying to just trying to unravel the layers, okay? That's all I'm doing.
No, I was not hammered or drunk. Sober. I was fine.
How old were you when you lost it? I'm not telling you, sir. I am a lady.
So weird. I used to feel weird about it, but now it's like, why is that? Why was that weird?
Because everybody else
Like, it
was
wasn't.
fucking at like 16, and you felt like you felt like, oh, I don't have that much experience. Then you had to, then you did your whole 20s and you caught up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. We had some fun. Now we have to talk about more serious stuff. Okay.
Oh man, why do we do that to ourselves?
Because I wanted to start the show off on a happy note before we got into this bullshit we're about to talk about.
Oh yes.
So going back to last week, Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and since then, the world has been on fire.
Yeah. More so than it was before.
Right, of course. And I never thought that the Civil War was going to be started because a non-politician rich white male was shot. Like,
yes, I agree.
Like, I always thought it was like, oh, the president gets assassinated, or someone in a high office does something that just tips everyone over the edge, or something like that. I didn't think it was gonna be a social media content creator
podcaster.
as the reason that now my feed is just full of country ass white guys saying, I just want the president to just give us the word. You give us the word and we're going to be going door to door, settling people up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take care of it. Like this is what, and
yeah,
I'm in no way trying to belittle or joke about Charlie Kirk's death, because the fact that he died, while he may not have believed in empathy, I feel differently. So my heart does go out to his widow and his children. But this is the reason we civil war?
Yeah.
And then
of all this was like their tipping point, like
yeah, I mean, and it just I hate being this guy, right? But if this was a black dude who got shot, you know, or Asian or Mexican, or don't make him Arab. If he's Arab, then they're doing fucking parades in Washington, okay? But if it was anyone else, even if they were a Republic, same exact situation as Charlie Kirk, but he's black, do we still think that all this is happening? And by all this, I don't just mean what's happening with Trump, you know, wanting to do all the extra stuff for him, and JD Vance, our vice president, sitting in on Charlie's podcast.
Yeah, like, bro, do you not have a job?
No, man.
Jesus.
This White House administration, like, I'm not saying that they're not working, but I refuse to believe that someone who golfs as much as Trump is, you know, burning the midnight oil.
Yes,
at
exactly.
70 plus years old. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not even trying to talk shit on the man. I'm just saying, like, if I'm fucking 40 and I get tired after playing a round of golf. You think I want to be up until 4 a.m. Looking over at fucking dossiers? No.
Nope.
So, and I feel like there's a trickle down effect from there, right?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Plus, he probably put in his PTO. He's like, I gotta fill out my FMLA. I just had, a close personal friend just pass, so I gotta.
Yeah, his bereavement leave.
Yeah, exactly.
God, what a joke.
But when I say like the uproar, right? I mean, if this person was an ethnic person, you wouldn't see people, even when Obama was in office, you wouldn't see people on social media being like, just give us the word. No, that's all we need. We need one word, and we're gonna door to door, right? Like, imagine like a black guy gets assassinated, then you got a YN like, yo, Mr. President, hook it up. We're gonna take care of this. I don't know why I turned into DMX. Look, I'm not a YN. Yeah, wow. Okay,
you're not a YN. No.
No. All right, I need to go get a balaclava if I'm gonna be a YN. Okay. Remember what a balaclava is, Judy?
I do, yes, okay. Thank you.
Last time you were like, baklava? We don't have time for sweets, Ryan. But what I also mean is like stuff like this that happen. This is from the 8 News Now Facebook account. I don't know. I got this. It looks
Facebook. That's Facebook. Yeah.
It's Las Vegas's Channel 8, in which they're showing a memorial to Charlie Kirk from one of the casinos. They put it on their big mega board. And I can't remember the last time a casino in general put up an in memoriam of someone who didn't like work in Vegas,
Yeah, that's very weird.
Like when Nathan Adelson died, okay, I got it because he was a fucking pillar of this community, right?
Yes.
Right? When you have like a famous sports coach, okay, but a dude who lived in Arizona?
Yeah. Yeah, that is very weird. I didn't know the casino or somebody. Yeah, wow.
Station Casino. I don't know if it was all of the station's casinos, but specifically...
There could have been more, but this one specifically...
Palace Station did, yeah. And then it gets even worse, though, because now, on the political side, they're using this as a way to just kind of shut down any kind of mainstream media that isn't on their side. And what I mean by this is what happened with Jimmy Kimmel. For anyone wondering, it was announced midday on September 17th.
Yesterday,
Yeah, yesterday. Well, they don't know when we recorded.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah. We're not live yet, Judy. Okay.
I know. My bad.
But it was announced that due to his comments about the Charlie Kirk situation, Jimmy Kimmel was going to be indefinitely suspended. The show's going to be indefinitely taken off air.
I like how we're talking about a serious subject.
He's just
dancing.
I got you, Judy.
Bitch, stop.
There you go. All right. Get him out of there. But warrior spirit.
I know.
Because of the way because of what he said regarding Charlie Kirk's passing, he was indefinitely suspended. His show has been indefinitely taken off the air. And what that means for anyone curious means that he's fired. He's fired without being fired.
Yeah.
Now, what did Jimmy say, though? Because Jimmy Kimmel, let's also put this in perspective, okay? Jimmy Kimmel was essentially the highest paid employee for ABC, okay? I can't say highest paid employee for Disney because Stephen A., goddamn, man. But highest paid ABC employee, the head of their flagship show the show that disseminates all of their other publicity, right? They have a movie coming out, you go on Kimmel. Yeah, you do all the night shows, but you specifically do the one for your company. You have a TV show, you have a scandal, right? All of those things. So he must have said something really dark and really fucked up, right?
Yeah.
He must have said something that equated to he was happy that his children were going to grow up without a father. I mean, it had to be something like that. Remember a couple weeks ago, we had the South Park guys do an episode in which you saw an AI-generated Trump penis. I'm sorry, Trump micro penis. Mm-hmm. So for him to have been suspended indefinitely.
Suspended definitely, yeah.
He must have said something absurd. So I would like to take 60 seconds and listen to that part of the monologue that got him fired, okay?
Yes.
He had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. Okay. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
So, I'm sorry. And maybe I'm just not understanding what just transpired. Mm-hmm. But it seemed like he gave factual information about the rhetoric around Charlie Kirk, and then took a jab at the president.
Yes.
Which, okay, if you want to say that you thought it was in bad taste for him to be using someone's death as a joke against, one of your enemies, okay, I get that. But at the same time, he wouldn't have a joke to make in that scenario if that video didn't exist.
Yes.
Like, Trump has literally, put out the red carpet for all things related to the Charlie Kirk assassination. Wants the entire nation to do their flags at half staff. Is that what it's called? I thought it was half-mast, but whatever. Halfway down the pole.
Half-mast, right? Yeah.
Well, I guess a mast is only on a ship. I don't know, Judy.
I don't know either.
Anyway, either way, he wants the whole country to do that. And, I'm not trying to argue about whether it is a good idea to support this or not, right? Like, if you want to support the fact that you're upset that someone died, all love towards you, right? My point is that you're going to make such a public uproar about how you want the entire country to mourn this man. And then when you are asked a question about it, you immediately deflect to the construction going on?
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I say, to me, it's fair play. As a joke, it's fair play. Mm-hmm. It wasn't anything absurd. Nope. If anything, I could somewhat understand a suspension. You get him off the air for 2 weeks, unpaid, something like that, a month, whatever, right?
Right.
But a clear suspension, not this indefinite suspension bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the kind of stuff that makes me real scared about the world that we're living in, right? Because now we've had not one, but two different mainstream media late night hosts who were critical of our current administration that have now been taken off the air. Stephen Colbert, yes, he's still on the air, but he has been effectively fired as soon as his contract is up.
Yep.
Stephen Colbert, because CBS and their parent company, Paramount, are afraid that they're going to get sued. And now Jimmy Kimmel. And I get it. If you don't like them because of their politics, I totally understand that. I may not agree with you, but I understand. But my point is that freedom of speech should not be a one-way conversation.
Right.
Right? If Greg Gutfield can talk about how it's okay to insinuate. Greg Gutfield of Fox News, by the way. Y'all thought I didn't know about them motherfuckers? I knew. But if Greg Gutfield can talk about how saying the N-word is basically like calling someone a Nazi and then just saying Nazi please on his show in a segment that went on for way too long, then Kimmel should be able to make a joke about what was actually said. If it comes out that like the first part of that, like if the question of that was superimposed and that's not what actually was asked, okay, that's different because that's media manipulation. I don't believe in that. I believe in free love. I mean, free press. Free press. I pay for my love. Okay. What,
I was like, wait, free love?
Pahrum's right up the hill from here, okay? It's fine. They got Chicken Ranch. They got Bunny Ranch. They got Ranch. It's a good time.
It's a good time. Okay.
Yeah. But see, there's going to be a day coming up when I'm not going to be able to say the sentence that I just said. Where because someone somewhere gets offended by the fact that I was talking about a brothel, I'm no longer allowed to speak. And that just doesn't sit well with me. So, like, people, I totally get it if you are on the right side of politics. I don't blame you for that because the left side sucks too. Okay, both, in my opinion, both sides are bad. But just see what is actually happening for what is actually happening. In which right now we have a government that is basically giving us a king because every single decision that he makes gets rubber stamped. Keith, you're killing me today.
You're killing him tonight. Sorry.
I can't wait for her to listen back to this.
I know you're gonna listen to this, and you're gonna be like, "Oh."
He's like, "Oh, damn! I thought it was bad when the technology fucked with Ryan's thoughts. I'm way worse." We are quickly getting to a time in which free speech will not be free for all, and when that time comes, just also think about. Are you going to be one of the rich white elites? Because if you're not, that means your freedom will get taken before theirs. Because they always get theirs. All right.
Yeah.
Judy, now that I've bummed us out.
Yeah.
Right? Now that I bummed us out. I need you to put a pep in our step.
Okay.
Because you have come up with a bona fide recession indicator. Woo!
Listen, when I saw this drop, I go, what month is it? I was like, it's September. So I don't know if you know, but the other day, Coachella dropped their lineup for, 2026. And I go,
Oh yeah,
why
I
did
got
they?
the push notification and everything.
I was like,
I'm
why?
on their newsletter.
Are you really?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Anyway, sorry. I go, don't they normally like drop their lineup, November-ish? I was like, oh damn, are they like dropping it so they can get that money generating while people still are, having their jobs right now?
That got dark quick.
I know, sorry, but that's what I was like, damn, is that what's happening right now? Everyone was like, oh, is this the new recession indicator? Coachella's out here dropping like months ahead of time so they can, trying to generate some income before we don't know what's going to happen in 2026. But
I don't know if I thought you were going to have like some kind of actual recession indicator. That's terrible.
No,
okay.
No, this was
don't call that a recession indicator. That's just an indicator that they overpriced everything last year and the people didn't spend enough money. Because remember, we were looking like bottles of champagne were like $82,000 or something like that. So
yeah, you're right. I do remember
right.
that.
So I think I'll tell everyone what I told you earlier. You want to know what a recession indicator is? Being alive. Okay, that's the best kind of indicator we got right now. And
You're right
with
about
this
that.
Coachella foolishness. Okay.
I was trying to keep it light, okay?
Fuck. It's too light, okay? It's a concert festival with nothing but 1,000 rich white kids. It's too light, Judy. Okay? It's lighter than the mayonnaise in my sandwich, okay?
Damn, that's light.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even eat mayo. I'm a Miracle Whip dude.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of finances, I came across
Okay.
this on YouTube the other day, and I want to share it with you.
Okay.
Nick Majuli says, personal finance tip. Anytime I splurge on something, I take the same amount of money and invest it. So if I want to buy a $400 pair of shoes, I also have to buy $400 worth of stocks. Makes you reevaluate how much you really want something if you have to save twice or 2 times for it. See, this is one of those things, right? Where you read it and initially you're like you did, Judy. That's some interesting advice right there. I should really try and buckle down so that I can do stuff like that. Let me just tell you something. This is the dumbest fucking advice I have ever heard. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the mentality of making sure that you want to really spend the money on something before you buy it is incorrect. I'm not saying that. Right? I'm not even saying that you shouldn't make like guesses like that, like, oh, if I spent 2 times the amount, would I still want this thing? Okay? But this motherfucker, who I guarantee you is a fucking Wall Street ass,
Yeah.
Merrill Lynch, fucking Blackwater, just whatever kind of finance bro.
Goldman Sachs.
The dudes, yeah. The dudes who are on the computers in the show Billions, that's the kind of motherfucker that this is, okay? And it's because he said, I invest it. Do you know, essentially, unless you're doing just a very, very basic Fortune 500 401k style of investing, unless you're doing something super safe that'll net you a profit, but more so over a long form of time, right? So if he's talking about that, okay. But I don't think he is. I don't think he's talking about that. I think he's talking about just putting it in the stock market. So he's essentially saying, not only should you buy that $400 pair of shoes, but then you should go gamble another $400. That's how you really make the money. You go to the first casino that you find and you put $400 on red. You don't worry about it. Just first red you see. I don't even give a shit if it's roulette or not. You just put it on red. What? I'm saying.
No.
I'm saying he wants, he's telling you go gamble. You need to gamble your money.
If you put it that way, okay, yeah, I see it.
Right?
I saw it as like, oh, you should just put 400 in like the SP 500. Like, all right, I can put my 400 on the SP 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? If that's what you're doing, okay. If you're doing something safe and long term,
right? Yeah.
Nick Majuli, he doesn't give me the feeling that he's a safe, steady, win race kind of guy. No, he's the kind of guy that's just hard and fast all day, baby.
Like, put it on that pharmaceutical company that we don't know about.
I genuinely thought you were about to be like, put it in.
What?
That's what I was saying. Like, Judy.
Need more meat stick.
I know, but you need to calm down, okay? Jesus. All right.
Oh my goodness.
It is time for Am I Overreacting? And I got a couple of choices for that today. But honestly, the way I'm feeling, we're going to do Am I Overreacting to be heartbroken over this? Am I overreacting to feel like my heart is broken? I'm 18 and I was in a situationship for months with someone who treated me like his, even though we never used the word. We laughed, we stayed up late, he held me when I needed it, he kissed me like it mattered. Then he ghosted me without a single explanation. Everyone around me keeps saying I should not be this upset since it was never official, but it feels like I got dumped. The label does not erase the hurt, and I cannot stop myself from feeling betrayed. I keep wondering if I'm being dramatic or if my feelings are valid. The little things that made it feel like more than casual are all in my profile if you want to understand why this hurts so much. I got this, Judy.
Why?
I got this.
Okay.
Girl, I'm not going to say that your feelings aren't valid because your feelings are your feelings. However, the reason you feel like you got dumped is because you got dumped. Except he didn't actually need to dump you. He could just ghost you the way he did because there was never an official title on it. He did what all y'all women say you want us to do, which is be open and honest about what you want. And what he said was, I don't want a relationship with you. And the reason you feel dumped, I'm going to bring back to this real quick. The reason you feel dumped, you want to know why he really ghosted you? You want to know why? I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you why. He ghosted you because he started actually dating someone else. Yes. He didn't want to have to explain to you that he found someone that he could stand for more than 3 hours at a time, okay? Like, I'm sure that he was a nice guy to you, and I'm sure that he did do things that you thought made it feel more real than it actually was. Mm-hmm. But, girl, come on. People, especially guys, look, I'm not going to act like there aren't guys out there who don't try and pull shit. Not gonna say that. But most guys are just too dumb to not be extremely honest with you. Like, that's what it is, all right? Yeah. Women are feral creatures. Men are dumb creatures, okay? That's what it is. So, yeah, I'm sorry that you feel so hurt by this, but you're overreacting only because you put way more into it than you should have, or you should have let him know that you had actually caught feelings?
Yes. 100% with Ryan here, guys, because girl, you're only 18. Think about like further down the road. You still got a long way to go. I'm sorry. This will probably happen to you again. Maybe more than what I'm gonna say, like maybe like 3-4 times, if like on the average.
You're gonna have 3-4 different situationships just ghost on her? Are men really that bad?
I'm sorry. Like, if it was bad for me in the 2010s, the 2010s, think about how it is now. With the men are not they are regressing. I was saying, wait, regressing? Going back.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry, girl. I've heard the pod of men are not that great right now. So
that's what they always say. Shut up. Okay, all of you women, shut up about that. The thing is like I told y'all last week, women, you lost the battle of the sexes. Okay, you lost. You gave it up. You wanted to be strong women. You wanted to be able to go and forge for yourself. You wanted to be able to work 50 hours a week to show them that you can survive in a man's world. And now, guess what? Now the guys are just like, okay, do that. And you're realizing, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I want to be a soft girl. I just want to be a soft girl. Let me be a soft girl. I don't want to make decisions, please. Just do all the things for me, please. And that's how y'all lost, right? Because you put yourself in a bad situation. You reach for the sun, and it melted your wings, Icarus.
Oh man. Yeah.
Judy, why were you having so much sex in the 2019s? Did you know COVID was coming? Is that what happened?
Who knows? Maybe.
Last week you had a would you rather that I thought was hysterical. Right? With the 2 beds.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay.
2 beds or a twin bed. I'm not going back to a fucking twin bed. I can't do it. But you have another one, and I'm very excited for this one as well.
Okay. This one comes from Keith, who heard it on Bus. So,
from a reliable source. Okay.
Yes. Would you rather stop kissing your significant other forever?
Okay.
Or, excuse me.
Okay, yeah. No, Judy really knows how to do a segment in the middle of
oh my God.
In the middle of this segment in which I'm not supposed to talk at all.
I'm so sorry. I started like dying. Yes.
Judy,
wow.
you know how to take it to the back of your throat. Get through it.
Sorry. All right. Would you rather give up kissing your significant other forever or give up all condiments?
All condiments is tough.
Literally all. Barbecue sauce, ranch, ketchup, mayo, ranch.
You said ranch already, okay? Calm down.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I love ranch.
Dude, yeah, we got it.
Oh. I would say I would have to, God damn it. I would have to give up condiments. As much as it pains me.
Yeah.
I really do think that kissing is something that makes a relationship feel connected, right? Mm-hmm. Like, not even like full on making out or anything, just like that kiss before you leave, that kiss when you get home. You know, it's usually followed by that nice little squeezy hug, right? Like, as much as I would never want to eat a chicken McNugget again.
Literally everything. Your burgers are gonna be dry AF. Your hot dogs are just gonna be hot dog and a bun.
No.
Like, how unfortunate is that life?
You can do some other stuff with your hot dog, okay? You can wrap it up. But no, you can wrap it in some bacon, right?
But that's gonna be still dry, no? Like,
I'm not saying it wouldn't be dry. I'm saying, like, it doesn't just have to be a hot dog. You know, have some creativity.
okay,
right?
you're right.
But yeah, but think about this. Think about this from my Latino people, okay? No salsas.
No sauce.
No guacamole. I mean, that right there. This is this is the most hectic show Keith has ever put you through. And he's literally had his dick swinging in front of you in the past. And this is still more hectic than you've ever had during the
Oh my god. I don't even know why tonight of all nights.
Because it's his Saturday, okay?
It is, yeah. You're right.
That's why. You know, he had to go ham. I'm not even mad at him. I'm not at all. I think he's gonna be a little mad at himself when he listens back to this. I'm not mad at him though. I think you're a little mad at him. I'm not gonna lie. I think you got that look in your eye, like, oh my God, my husband's gonna hear about this tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell him tonight because he won't remember. I want to tell him tomorrow so I can make sure that he motherfucking remembers this. You got that kind of look in your eye. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Everything's
Warrior
good.
spirit.
Oh my God, you're crying. Oh my God.
I'm not. I'm so. It's just
You
not.
sound like you're.
I was like, no, not my eyes just look glassy, but I promise it's okay.
I'm talking about how you sound, girl.
I
Listen
know.
back to this. You'd be like, I did sound like I was crying. Okay. Are you taking the condiments or are you taking the kisses?
No, I'm giving up I'm giving up condiments.
I'm giving up kisses. Fuck you, Keith.
Let me take my answer back. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? You know, it'd be funny if you were like, I'm giving up kisses until you find out that oral is also technically kissing. You're like, never mind. Get your tongue back in here.
Oy vey. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
food would be real boring, right? Because like you can't eat
Yeah.
pasta anymore. Really, like you said, a lot of your sandwiches you're gonna have to put like extra veggies and everything.
Yeah, or something.
Because you can't even,
I don't know.
like you can't even put like vinegar on it. You know?
No.
Ah. Okay, here's a question, and I'm not gonna keep this. This is just one of those, you know, my brain took me on a tangent questions.
Yeah.
If you use oil, but if you use it as like the thing, even if you use butter, right? Because butter on toast would be a condiment, but butter in a pan would just be a lubricant.
Just, yeah.
So, can we have butter? Is butter on the table?
You have butter, but you can't put it on toast.
Okay. But what if it's like something that's like cooked in the butter, right? Like butter poached lobster.
Oh,
okay.
Or like you cook
Is
your
that still-
burger in butter, so then
Yeah.
you get like
Is that still a condiment, or is that just, you know?
No, I don't think I wouldn't consider it as like, if you're cooking in it, it's not going to be a condiment because I wouldn't be cooking in ketchup, right?
You could if you wanted to. It's called tomato sauce.
Very true.
You're like, oh shit, he got me.
But yeah, I don't know. We're getting too technical.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. You had sent me a video about a woman who has rules for TikTok. Like her husband gave her rules to be on TikTok, right?
No, it's just her life rules of being married to him. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Yes.
as interesting. But okay, we'll listen.
Okay, these are rules my husband has for me that probably is not very common in most households.
Hey, look, it's Keith.
Number one, I have to turn my phone into him every night so he can go through anything that he wants to go through, and I'm not allowed to look at what he is going through. But he pays the phone bill, so I can't really argue with that.
Whoa! Hold on. So he pays the phone bill, which allows him look, I'm not going to say that having an open phone policy with your significant other isn't something that you should do, because you're just being honest, right? But I feel like the reasoning on there is a bit sus, as the kids say. I don't even think the kids say that anymore. I feel like the reasoning, like, just he pays the phone bill, so he gets the right to go through all of the stuff on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep this going, I guess.
Number two, I am not allowed to have a job other than real estate. I'm not allowed to go into an office, just in case another male's there.
I'm sorry, dudes don't sell real estate? Men don't buy houses? Like, that's just dumb because of the reasoning. Oh no, you can't go into an office. You might get fucked on a desk. I can't have that. Not my wife.
Not on his watch.
What? Oh no, but you could go show this house that has this nice bed to this single super rich attorney. Go for it. What? Also, the whole not having a job thing, this is so controlling. This is so gross and controlling. Like, just all of it so far. All right, let's keep on keeping on.
It's not that he does not trust me, he just does not trust other males.
Then you shouldn't be allowed to go outside because he's so worried about other men just taking you, just having a way with you.
Way with you. Oh my God, yes.
Oh man, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, that one put me. Okay. Okay.
So all of my clients are females. If I do have a male client reach out to me, I do have to refer them to another agent.
Okay, he figured out what I had figured out about a rich male attorney. All right, kudos to you, sir. I'll give you this one. You know, you thinking ahead. I'll give you that.
Another thing is he has access to all of my passwords. He every now and then will go in and change my passwords.
All right, first off, get your kids some singing lessons, okay? That motherfucker is tone deaf. All right, get him to learn how to sing in key. Secondly, I was there. I was there for a second. I was fine with the sharing of the passwords. Him changing them, though, is just like, that's just more controlling bullshit, in my opinion. Like, it just...
Right.
If I've done something to annoy him, and I'll be locked out of my accounts for a few days until he feels like giving them back. I do have to keep my roots touched up. I have to keep...
This is not real. This is a fucking Lifetime movie, okay? This is not real. This is...
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want to make jokes about the dead, but this kind of sounds like how a certain podcaster's wife sounded. She kind of says similar things. Actually, I don't know. I just made that up.
I was like, who's the CEO of the company now? Wow.
Yeah. That's why she's asking for those donations, Judy. Okay. But no, this is gross. This one gives me the heebs. Look,
God,
if
it's
they're-
yeah.
I don't even want to say if they're happy. Like if it works for them, I guess. But that's like
Right.
that's also to me. It's the same thing. And I get it. It's different for them, but to me, it's the same as like those couples where the guy is a man and the woman pretends to be a dog.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, because it's, like I said, I get it if that works for you. It doesn't work for me. Right? So,
Yeah, right.
This is the same thing. Like, this just feels so controlling and so just gross. And also, you know, you got your little kid right there. He can't sing worth a shit. So he's going to have to get a high paying job in order to get a woman. And then he's just going to perpetuate the same kind of stuff. Except he's probably going to get drunk and sing. And then she's going to say something. He's like, shut up! I sing like a prince! My mother told me!
Sing like a prince.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said, man.
that whole video, I was like, girl, blink twice if you need help.
Seriously. Like I learned recently about angel shots. Have you heard of those?
No.
Really? Judy, you're a bad woman, okay? You need to be better about knowing about your females, okay?
Okay.
So an angel shot is something that gets ordered if a woman feels uncomfortable around a man. So she'll order an angel shot to signal to the bartender that she feels uncomfortable.
Huh. Yeah, no, I never knew that.
Judy was like, I never knew. I was just ready to get roofied. I didn't even care. I was like, yeah, spike it twice. I'm good. I got to catch up for not getting laid until I was 21. Just do what you got to do.
I mean, I've never heard of that. I've heard of other things. Like there's like signals that women do if they feel unsafe with the person that they're with type. Yeah, but I've never heard of
but what are you going to signal to the bartender if that bartender
I know.
seen you before?
Right. Yeah. No, exactly.
What if you go out by yourself? Huh? I mean, you never went out by yourself. You always had a wolf pack, but you guys were on the prowl.
It's true.
Yeah, but what
maybe
if
that was another
thing
yourself? That it's maybe I never learned about this because I was never like in that situation, or none of my friends were ever in a situation.
No, it's because you were fine
I
getting
don't
roofied.
know.
We already established.
Oh my god!
Okay?
Why do you say it like?
What? Because you were here for a good time.
Anyway. Continue, please.
1 × 1 = 2.
Dicks. Okay. All right. We only got 3 minutes left. So, because we spent so much time getting interrupted during a very serious segment.
Although that serious segment could have gone less than how far we went to it.
Yeah, it could, and probably if I didn't keep getting taken off track, we probably would have. That's what I'm saying. Although you're a good woman. Well, no, you're a bad woman, but you're a good wife because you're defending your man. I appreciate that. All right. Let's finish up on this. There is a certain type of girly that has been invading Judy's social media feeds that she just it's her new favorite thing.
It is my new favorite thing, and I never realized that it was a favorite thing of mine. But you know what? Every time I see these kinds of posts, I was like, you know what, girl, you do you go.
and
it's
what kind of
I don't know.
these?
They are thirst traps, and as a former thirst trapper, thirst trap poster, I know what's happening here, girls. So I don't know what this time of year or this part of like my old high school friends' lives where they're either like getting divorced or they're breaking, they're getting broken up with, or they're breaking up with their long-time significant others, what have you, right? And they, out of nowhere, mostly they're like, they stay away from social media, right? Or they post like little videos of their kids, what have you, none of that. Just out of nowhere, thirst traps, right? Oh, they're at the gym with their cute little outfits, taking pictures while they're about to do some squats or something, right? Or they go on vacations and they're like posting all the, the little skinny bikinis. I was like, oh. Then you start digging. I was like, well, we haven't seen you on social medias, girl. Like, what's going on? Then you see all of like pictures of their, like, their little family are no longer on their social media. So I was like, oh, wow. These are the newly single girlies posting the thirst traps. And I was like, you know what, girl? You show it off.
There's so much to unpack here. Like,
yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm always down for a good thirst trap. Although I personally disagree with being a fan of the ones you're talking about, and I say that only because up to a year after a breakup, unless somehow you get into another serious relationship in this same time period, every single thirst trap taken for up to 12 months after a breakup is directed solely at the ex to say, look what you fucking missed out on, you stupid asshole.
True also. Yeah.
So, and I don't try to keep grudges. I'm a peaceful person, okay? I just want to jerk off to a regular thirst trap, not this hatred-filled one that you're actually like you posted to everyone, but like your ex is really the one like you want him to jerk off while he's crying to your thirst trap. Like, I don't want to be involved. That's a weird kind of threesome that's not for me. Okay? So, but regular thirst traps, like if you just single and you want to flaunt them, like Sydney Sweeney, yeah, she just be. I think she's in a relationship, but she still just be flaunting them just because she likes being seen. Okay, I'm all for that. I could definitely fucking give it the old 1-2 to something like that. But not this stuff with all of the extra stuff put on top of it. Don't weaponize my masturbation, okay? That makes me feel gross. It really does.
Yeah.
I just feel dirty. I want to take a shower now, Judy. Okay, you made me feel. This was the
you
show.
Should go shower.
I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and say that this was an all-time show. But you know what? I feel like we really hit a rhythm towards the end. And now with your goddamn social media girlies, I just feel dirty. And I need a shower. Okay? I just feel used, and I'm not trying to feel used. I mean. Actually, I take that back. I will be used the fuck out of, okay? That sounds like fun. All right, we gotta go. Bye.
Bye.